What LeBron James spends his millions on. LeBron James is arguably the most famous athlete in the world. His basketball career is well chronicled, but the King has done a magnificent job of keeping his life off the basketball court very quiet. Have you ever wondered how LeBron James spends his monopoly type of money? You will be blown away by what the NBA superstar spends his hard-earned money on. What's in LeBron's wallet? When you are one of the most polarizing athletes in the history of sports, worth $450 million, and have made over $270 million on the basketball court, there is one question everybody wants to know. What does LeBron James spend all his money on? Does he buy fancy cars? Big mansions? Does he give it to charity? Help out the less fortunate? How many houses does he have? How many cars? LeBron James is not only one of the best basketball players to ever step on the hardwood, he is one of the most successful entrepreneurs of all time. He is an actor, entrepreneur, and savvy businessman. He lives a very lavish lifestyle and recently signed a lifetime deal with Nike that will pay him over $1 billion. He also has major deals with Coca-Cola, Beats by Dre, Blaze Pizza, and Warner Bros. To name a few. James' success on the court is obvious. He's won 4 MVPs, 3 NBA championships, 3 Finals MVPs, and the only player to make more money from their NBA salary are Kevin Garnett, Kobe Bryant, and Shaquille O'Neal. When it's all said and done, LeBron will be atop that list. Although James is likely to become a billionaire one day, he is not shy when it comes to spending his hard-earned money. He does a lot of good with his money, including opening a public school in Akron to help at-risk children and building basketball facilities in his hometown of Akron. James will also pay for many of these children to attend college. James is known for being a loving family man, while at the same time spending his money on fancy cars, huge mansions, and many other things only a multimillionaire could afford. Endorsements pay extremely well. LeBron James makes about $55 million off the court yearly in endorsement deals. He makes about $86 million a year between his endorsements and salary, which is second among all athletes to Cristiano Ronaldo. LeBron's most famous endorsement deal is with Nike. They signed him to a 7-year, $93 million deal straight out of high school. In 2015, James signed his lifetime deal with Nike. He recently decided not to renew his endorsement deal with McDonald's and instead became a spokesman for Blaze Pizza, a company where he was a founding investor. LeBron is also a co-owner of Unknown, a sneaker and design clothing retailer that will soon be opening their second brick-and-mortar store in Miami. As astounding as it may sound, LeBron James was worth $500 million to the city of Cleveland when he was playing there. James bought a 2% stake in the soccer franchise Liverpool FC for about $6.5 million. His share is now worth $32 million. LeBron James is starring in the much-anticipated film Space Jam 2, a sequel to the popular basketball movie that starred Michael Jordan and Looney Tunes characters. This movie is expected to do amazing numbers, which will benefit LeBron's wallet substantially. LeBron's toys are different. With all the money LeBron has coming in, he is able to buy some of the top-of-the-line toys that most humans can only dream about owning. LeBron and Dwayne Wade are known to be very close friends, and many years back, they purchased matching Porsches. They are Porsche 911 Turbo S convertibles, which are worth about $200,000. James also owns a Rolls-Royce Phantom that has televisions embedded in the seats. In 2008, back when he was in the first stint with the Cleveland Cavaliers, LeBron James purchased a Maybach 57S with a license plate that said King of OH. This car, with a custom license plate, is estimated to have ran LeBron about $400,000. LeBron also repaid his mother for all her hard work and bought her a beautiful white Porsche for her birthday. James did not stop there. He bought his wife a Ferrari Testarossa for her 30th birthday, which cost at least $240,000. LeBron has insisted for many years that he drives a Kia to work. Many people laugh at that idea, but when you see the custom K900 luxury sedan, you realize why James would enjoy driving it every day. With the wheels sporting his own personal logo, at a price of $50,900, this car is very safe for the entire family. James not only bought his wife a Ferrari, he owns one himself. A Ferrari F430 Spider to be exact. Although this was a birthday gift, it is worth mentioning because its worth is an unbelievable $225,000. LeBron also owns a large SUV with customized headrests and a big screen TV. LeBron has said how he loves watching Tom and Jerry on his way to practice. When James joined the Miami Heat in 2011, he bought a $9 million house in Coconut Grove. He sold the mansion 4 years later and made a $4 million profit. The Kings for the Kids. In Ohio, James owns a 30,000 square foot compound in his hometown of Akron. James has posted pictures of his teams enjoying Thanksgiving in this house. In 2017, LeBron purchased a $23 million mansion in Los Angeles that has 10 bedrooms and an Onyx bar. Despite spending over $20 million on his new home, LeBron is making plenty of new additions. James is adding a basketball court, indoor wine tap, and a pizza oven. He's also changing the theater and pool. LeBron lives a lavish lifestyle. He enjoys giving back to others as well. He has pledged through the LeBron James Foundation to pay for as many as 2,300 kids to attend college. There are already over 1,000 kids in the program. The I Promise program also opened up the new public school in Akron. This will ultimately house about 1,000 at-risk children, increasing their chances of becoming successful through their childhood and beyond. Among many donations, James donated $2.5 million to a new Muhammad Ali exhibit in the Smithsonian. Counting pennies. James has been known by his former teammates and close friends to be extremely cheap. Dwayne Wade confirmed this, even though James has always denied this fact. LeBron himself gave this some validity when he explained how he does not even use his phone if it's not on Wi-Fi. "No, I'm not doing that. I'm not turning on data roaming. I'm not buying no apps. I still got Pandora with commercials." Don't worry, Pandora offered LeBron a free premium account when they heard this surprising news. My body comes first. It has been reported that LeBron spends $1.5 million yearly to take care of his body. No wonder he looks like some type of machine. One of the methods LeBron uses on his body is a cryotherapy chamber, which exposes the body to temperatures of -150 to -250 degrees Fahrenheit to relieve pain and increase the speed of muscle recovery. James has never taken shortcuts when it comes to taking care of his body, and it shows on the court. LeBron has never suffered a major injury, and he's in his 17th NBA season, still looking like one of the best players in the association. He was one of the first NBA players to use the machine, and I would assume many will follow. It seems like it has worked wonders. LeBron also employs many different people to work for him in different ways. He hired a former Navy SEAL who serves as his biomechanist. He hired a recovery coach to help him get back to full strength as quickly as possible in between games. James also has multiple personal chefs, masseuses, and a nutritionist. One of the reasons James has lasted so long in the NBA is his insane amount of pure power. His home has a full gym with every machine one could imagine, an ice tub to help with recovery, and a hot tub to help soothe and relax his muscles. James has made one thing perfectly clear. He is willing to invest a ton of money on his body, which in turn has allowed him to be at the top of his game for a long time. This has helped make LeBron huge money, not only on the court, but stay in the national spotlight off the court and make an enormous amount of money through his endorsements. There are many players such as Gilbert Arenas and Brandon Roy who were amazing at their peak, but had trouble avoiding injuries and having a long career. It could be argued that there has never been a player who has been this dominant in their 17th NBA season. Like Tom Brady, when it comes to football, James has a competitive fire that is still fully ignited. As long as that flame is still hot, plan on seeing LeBron James competing deep into the postseason, year in and year out. Why not spoil yourself? With James's legendary work ethic, he has earned the right to treat himself. James uses the same tattoo artist as Rihanna, Justin Bieber, and Katy Perry, and he is not cheap. Keith Bang Bang McCurdy charges at the very least $500 an hour, and with LeBron being tatted from head to toe, you do the math. The engagement ring LeBron purchased for his then-girlfriend Savannah Brinson was $300,000. LeBron and Savannah's wedding was a 3-day party in San Diego. Traveling to Italy for their honeymoon was a nice way to celebrate a huge step in their lives. James and his wife have also traveled to Greece. James has also been known to buy his entire team expensive suits, as he did before a huge playoff game against the Indiana Pacers when he was still a member of the Cavaliers. Well before LeBron James joined the Lakers from Los Angeles, he has had a close relationship with the former governor of California, Arnold Schwarzenegger. The governor was cheering on LeBron when he won the Most Valuable Player award at the 2018 NBA All-Star Game. The two are now business partners. LeBron and Arnold are among a group of celebrities who have invested in the Georgetown Company, and knowing how LeBron does business, this will not be his final investment. Final thoughts. Many players have made tens of millions of dollars competing in the NBA and have still managed to blow it all. Men like Allen Iverson, Antoine Walker, and Delonte West unfortunately did not have good advice and were unable to use their money in the correct way. Many former professional athletes have filed for bankruptcy. LeBron James will not be one of them. James has always made great investments and has set an example for future athletes by being nothing short of an economic genius. James is the type of athlete, like Kobe Bryant, who will have many options when his playing career is over. He owns a lot of property throughout the United States, and with all the work he has put into his houses, he would be able to profit pretty heavily. James enjoys spending time with his family, And with his son, Bronny Jr., likely joining his father in the NBA in a few years, expect James to continue investing big money into his body so he can perform at a high level when his son comes into the league. Do not be surprised if many teams lose on purpose to try and draft LeBron's son. If Bronny is anything like his old man, the organization that lands him will be in spectacular shape for many years. Also, do not underestimate the power that LeBron James has in the league. If he wants to play on the same team as his son, which most people believe he does, he is more than capable of making that happen. LeBron James was a little boy from Akron, Ohio without a father, who came from a tough neighborhood with the odds stacked against him. LeBron has created a blueprint that many inner-city children will attempt to follow. He's taken the unlikely odds, flipped the script, and will soon become a billion-dollar athlete.